cosa se puso buena. El gozo corre por mi vena. Vamos a olvidarnos de la pena. Esta fiesta nadie la frena. Sin parar. Porque traímos bombas para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bombas para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Yo, mucha sal, mucha sal. De los que hablan con la L que hacen entrada hasta el final. Un creyente boricua con bomba para fincar. En medio de la tormenta gozando voy a brincar. Yo, llámate a Elena, a Orlando y a Luca. Traigo palabras que nunca caduca. Al enemigo le tumbe la peluca. Se queda freeze con la mano en la nuca. Él sabe que esto es un asalto. Suelta mi generación y acuéstate en el asfalto. La salvación con mi pana la comparto. Tengo fuego espiritual en el...
Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at T-Mobile Park has been closed for comfort. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the New York Yankees and the Seattle Mariners. Mariners baseball starts right now. Justus Sheffield is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, acquired by the Yankees in the Andrew Miller trade from the left side. Big arm. The Yankees think that this guy could be a very good pitcher, and they think he's going to be in their starting rotation heading into the future. Big fastball, 94 to 95 miles an hour. Good selection of off-speed pitches. Once he learns to command those off-speed pitches, the sky's the limit for Justus Sheffield.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
First pitch, 7-10.
Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Racing back the left fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo home run here on just the second pitch of the ball game. 8th home run on the season for him as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
Here's big Aaron Judge. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. A ball and a strike. Judge is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
Now the 2-1. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Just a couple of minutes ago, the home crowd was pumped for the beginning of this game. But when you hit back-to-back homers to start the game, they have a tendency to sit on their hands. Can't start a game any better than that, folks.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 0-1. Popped him up. Seager has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Ro?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. One out, nobody on. One ball and one strike to their DH here tonight.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Back up the middle. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. Throw into second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
At the plate, Luke Voigt. Now a check swing, appeal to first, and the umpire Jerry Hillsdale says he went around for strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Number 5 is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Next up is Gio Urshela, and the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. From the stretch.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Stanton at second with 2 down. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. He'll come home with it. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Rougned Odor.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Yankees lead it 3-0. Jameson Taillon, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch of the AB now. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Henniger.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. As it's grounded sharply to first. Fielded cleanly on to first, and there were 2 down. And now a quick look at the Mariners' starting lineup in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I love what Kyle Seager brings to the table for this game. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
And here he is, right on cue, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The batting average down in the low 210s. 14 homers and 48 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We head to inning number 2 here at T-Mobile Park. The Yankees lead this one 3-0. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, Miguel Andujar.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
The center fielder, number 16, Tim LeCastro.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Tim LeCastro. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. First delivery to him. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
1 out, runner at first, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. From the belt, the pitch. And easy to read the thought process here as he starts him out with a sinker below the knees, and it's 1-0. And now they've got him picked off. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. 2 out, nobody on. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. The 2-1 on its way. Line softly to the right side, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Yanks held in check. They lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Ty France. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up. And now the first pitch.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Hard hit ball to short. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
At the plate now, Jake Fraley, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He'll come in here at 263, 7 homers and 21 driven in. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Odor to Voit in time for the double play.
Batting 6, the catcher, Louis.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you can definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
To the plate now, Luis Torrens, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Well, that's not where he wanted that curveball. It kind of backed up and stayed in. That can be effective sometimes, but it usually doesn't have the same hard bite.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So stepping in is number 5, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Now the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
That misses. 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Has a look, now the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Mariners leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Aaron Judge. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Seager has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. First pitch on the way, and that one swung on and missed. 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And it's quickly 0-2. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. High in the air and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. But they lead it 3-0.
Yeah, trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Dylan Moore trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. First offering.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
2-2 count. Here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Next for Seattle, Taillon Jr. First pitch on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Moore on at first, nobody out. Up high, 2-1 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Hard hit ball to second. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
That's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and the guy shoots one to the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now you've got a couple of guys on.
J.P. Crawford is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Struck out in his first at-bat. The 1-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Into the corner and slicing foul. First and second here with nobody out. Two and two.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Still even at 2 and 2. Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled off. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
At the plate now is Mitch Haniger, and their runners at the corners now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they're on the board as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Now the first pitch. Kyle Seager is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Heading after it is Judge. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. 3 innings complete. The Yankees are out in front, 3-1. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping in once again is Luke Voigt. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Next, it'll be Gio Urshela. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. First pitch of the AB on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Here's Rougned Odor now, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Called strike 0-2. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Oh, and 2, here it comes. High and deep to right center. A ball that's carrying. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. He had a really long way to go to make that great running catch, and here it is again with the show track data. He planned his route very well, showed off the wheels, and ended up covering almost 130 feet to finally track it down. Look for that one on the highlight reels later on. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. And there's a base hit on the line. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Anthony Misevich answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Into the box, Tim LeCastro, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. And he fouls this one off. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Now the 2-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. Urshela at third. Andujar is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First offering on its way. So far this year against Southpaws, LeMahieu is exactly a 500 hitter. Pretty good odds he'll pick one up right here.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into left, a base hit. One run is scored. Throw won't get him.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Down the first baseline. He's got it. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Yankees lead it 6-1. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in Ty France.
The designated hitter.
First pitch on its way. And she'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Ball.
2-0 now.
2 balls, no strikes.
Two balls and a strike.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
2-2 the count.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Number 28, Jake Fraley.
Into the box now, Jake Fraley. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Urshela is there. 2 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now, Luis Torrens. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 9 homers and 19 driven in. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1 run, just 1 hit, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1.
Now I've got choice to sacrifice my...
New inning set to get underway, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
I got count 1 and 2.
The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Next will be the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here comes the 0-1. Oh, Stanton with a big swing at that one, but he got there a little too quickly, and this is going to hook foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for the second out. Stepping up is Luke Voigt. First offering on its way. Back up the middle. Reined in. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead it 6-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And now, number 5. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Fouled away. Two balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman. Hung that one out there a bit, but it's a called strike. 2-2.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there. It's a steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
And it's fouled away. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Dylan Moore, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Stepping in now, Dylan Moore, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something here.
The batter will be Taillon Jr. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Judge is there to put it away for out number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And that brings up the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. He's set, and the pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
1-0 count, here it is. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
In these situations, I used to tell myself all the time, just get the runner in from third. It seemed to take the pressure off a little bit.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
Now the 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey. 0-1.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Looking to minimize the damage here.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-1 pitch. Moore over at second. Crawford at first. 2 out in the inning. Count still full. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. And another foul ball. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Another one sent foul. The next 3-2. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So here now is Ty France. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
And he falls behind 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Here now the 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard toward the right side. That gets down and the inning will continue. 1 run scores. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. Now a 6-4 ball game.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Standing in now, Jake Fraley. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 is in off the plate.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So next to bat will be Luis Torrens. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Two and 0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now.
3-ball count now, and we were just talking about how losing control of your pitches is a telltale sign of running out of gas, and I think this might be his last hitter if he doesn't get him out.
He's set. The 3-0 offering. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Well, that's just not a good look for the guy on the mound. Bases loaded. You expect him to bear down and really fight to get an out, but instead, he walks home a run on 4 pitches.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart here. And you know he would have loved 1 more out to qualify for the win, but he's gone nonetheless after 4 2/3. Nick Nelson answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. At the plate now, number 5, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 1-1.
He's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Fouled off. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he fouls this one off. 1-2. Here it is. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. Judge looks up. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. 4th home run for him on the season as they jump ahead by 3.
And it's almost unfair. He inherited this mess from the previous pitcher, but he definitely didn't help the situation. They hoped he could save the day and put out the fire, but instead he threw some gasoline on it.
At the plate, Dylan Moore.
Second baseman, Dylan.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a base hit last time up. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. But not before they claim the lead here as they bat around and hang an 8th spot on them. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the M's 9 and the Yankees 6. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box, Rougned Odor. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up. Crawford waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, the left fielder.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. A hit in 2 tries so far. First offering. The windup and the 0-1. Hard ground ball to third. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the M's 9 and the Yankees 6. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Taillon Jr. First pitch coming, here it is.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-1. Popped him up. LeMahieu has room in foul territory. He's got it 1 away. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East.
Crawford.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, J.P. Crawford. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike 1.
0-1.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-1 count now to the Mariners' leadoff batter. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Lifted the other way to left center. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Next, here is Mitch Haniger. Notched an RBI on the sac fly in his previous turn at the plate. First pitch of the AB on its way. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Left center, base hit.
.3-1 fastball, middle cut, and he didn't miss it. That's the fight throughout the course of the game, to get yourself into count leverage and capitalize.
Into the box now, Kyle Seager, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. LeMahieu is under it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Seattle. They won't add to their 9-6 lead.
I'm in my zone now. Money don't slow down. I'm grown now. Yeah, I'm on now. I'm dropping the top.
Rafael Montero is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Now into the box, Tim LeCastro. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yep, that ball went out.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. To 2-2 now.
We're going to count 2-2.
Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
One gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. And now the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Aaron Judge.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. Has a look, now the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. LeMahieu stands at first with one out. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Has a look, now the pitch. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Fraley is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. 6 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
And he misses 2-1. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Popped him up. Torrens over to his right. And that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Get up and stretch now here in the Great Northwest. It's the M's 9 and the Yankees 6. Last half of the 7th here, and striding forward the designated hitter, Ty France. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he takes a called strike one.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now to bat, Jake Fraley. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. One out, nobody on. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Drilled to first. Scooped up. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping in next, Luis Torrens. First offering. A high fastball is in there.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Swing, and he's able to flare this one out to left. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. They won't add to their 9-6 lead. vest. He's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
So now to the plate, Luke Voigt, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
Whoa, that's him.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Stanton gets his lead at first, nobody out. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He's there and records the first out. Now at the plate, Gio Urshela is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Gio Urshela.
From the stretch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll get back there to make the catch in front of the screen as they retire their man here for the second out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in next, Rougned Odor. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. 2 out with the man at first. And it's fouled away. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Now another 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Yanks leave 1. They don't make any headway, still down 9-6. And now in the box, number 5 comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
A little bit of breathing room here as they lead by 3, but the big part of that, go back to this guy's last at-bat when he hit that big grand slam.
Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
high pop-up. Voit shading to his right. One down. Digging in now for the Mariners, Dylan Moore. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Now here's the first offering. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And Duhar is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The left field, number 4.
Next to stand in is Taillon Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming, here it is. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go J.P. Crawford. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch on the way. Long is off of first with 2 away. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. The Mariners leave 1. They won't add to their 9-6 lead. Kendall Graveman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next it'll be the outfielder, Miguel Andujar.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
To the plate now, Tim LeCastro, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. The 1-0 misses down below the knees.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Swings right over the top of that one, 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
A runner at first with no outs here. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Well, tying run on deck, he should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Fouled off. Good battle. Count remains full.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
The 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So here is Aaron Judge. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Second and third here, 1 man out. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0, you give this hitter count leverage. He probably tries to ambush a fastball. 1-1 count, he's got to really think through this and have a great game plan.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Hey, with that base hit right there, that's his 3rd run batted into the game.
Yeah, he's the reason, Dan, they're even in this one to begin with. He's kept his team together with a great approach, finding his 3rd RBI of the day.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
2-1, here it is.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know. Everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Number 57 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 57.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball, 1-0. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Judge, the runner at first with 2 gone. Oh, Stanton with a big swing at that one, but he got there a little too quickly, and this is going to hook foul. Last chance for the Yankees. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. And now this crowd, announced at around 22,000, comes to their feet. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. Seattle used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Anthony Misevich wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Jameson Taillon slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The sun is kissing my face and erasing my doubts. I'm going out with the bang and the fangs of a parasite. I'm feeling alright, 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 alright.
He said try him forever. Started a warehouse in the valley.
It feels so good to have a perfect soul. It feels so good to be in total control. It feels so good to have a perfect soul.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 9 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Yankees, 8 runs on 11 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.